A little cubby right there.
Yeah, I have like a little cubby. If I get scared, I'm just gonna go inside. How's your con going? And so we can't start the actual panel until 1 because like of the streaming schedule. But I'm curious, how many of this is your first DragonCon? Oh my God, welcome! Look at all the new kids. Are you finding it good? Are you finding it well? Good. Yes. How many of you have been to 5 or more DragonCons? Jesus Christ. All right. How about 10 or more DragonCons? 20 or more DragonCons? Okay. Well, try harder, I guess. I don't
How many of you are coming to the Adventure Zone live show tonight?
Woo.
It should have been all the hands. There's still tickets available. 7 p.m. at the Symphony Hall. See you there.
See you there.
Or else. Sorry, no threat. Yeah, tell me about it. It was a struggle.
If you're going to be at the aquarium, come say hi.
Now I want to go to the aquarium. Have you guys ever noticed how there's always a seafood restaurant a block away from an aquarium?
I know. It's
I've noticed it.
Or in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That feels rude to the fish.
That's just disrespectful at that point.
Yeah.
I think it says a lot about the human condition that the response to seeing like beautiful aquatic creatures is, I'd like to eat that.
I could go for some
Give
sushi.
me one of those.
I love sushi.
You're actually
Sure. Can I eat that? I'm not proud.
Did anybody go to the parade this morning? Oh, you were in
nice.
the parade? It was your first DragonCon and you were in the parade? What a flex.
Yeah, okay. It's my 15th, so I just kind of...
Okay.
Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I apparently decided to go try hard.
That, you know what? I love that for you. How was it? Was it good? Yeah. Weather was nice, huh? Yeah.
Thank goodness. There's been some parades where it's been like, 100 degrees outside. Last year specifically, yes.
Right.
Yeah, last year specifically, trying to get to this panel, my cosplay had layers and a leather jacket and these
wings.
massive black wings,
remember
and I was
those.
trying to walk to here from the Hilton. I mean, not from the Hilton, from the Westin at 10 a.m. And so I'm trying to get through parade people. It's 100 degrees outside, and I was about to start crying because I was if I don't get to make this panel, I'm gonna be so upset. And then I just get here sweaty and hungry, and I'm I know how to play D&D.
The reason there's a wagon in the back of the room is because we didn't dare try to get to our hotel and then back to this panel.
Honestly smart.
The
smart.
wagon from the parade is...
The
Swaggin'.
The swagger wagon.
Unfortunate. Well, there's some fidget toys in there if people want fidget toys.
Really?
Ooh.
Yippee!
I'm sorry. I am a child when it comes to swag.
Swag.
Yeah.
I was okay, people obviously are going to want some fidget toys, so...
Oh my God, really?
Oh, that's so nice.
I'll have a toy to...
Aw, thanks.
Bless you. Oh, they're little poppets.
Oh, thank you. You're
It
so
matches
sweet.
your outfit exactly.
It does. Aren't you a delight?
It's soft.
It's a pleasing pop, too. It's Mardi Gras.
Just eat them. That's fine.
Take one down, pass it around. No more. Okay,
No
sorry.
throwing, please.
Sorry, Tech Ops.
Hold on, there's lore dropping, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love DragonCon lore.
I know. The lore is always so juicy.
There's always a rule that I'm not aware of, and then when I'm told it, there's a crazy backstory.
Yeah.
What?
Do you know why the pools are closed?
I have my suspicions.
People who didn't have rooms were bathing in the pools for so long.
That's creative.
The first time I ever saw them open was last year, and I did not see them open again. And I've been going to DragonCon since I was a baby.
That's wild, actually.
Also, naked is not a costume, is it really? sleeping one year.
Yeah.
Oh.
What if you had somebody following you around just going like, shame, shame?
There we go.
I
Then
have
it's
seen those.
legally it's a costume then. Oh, trust me, I go to both. Welcome to my Venn diagram. It's a circle.
Pancakes.
Pancakes?
Pancakes.
It's a stack of
I
pancakes.
got you. I love your dinosaur overalls, by the way.
Those are so cute.
Props Master William, how's your year been? What have you been up to? What grade are you in now? Tell me about your life. You're in 7th grade?
Yeah.
That feels fake. That's fine. It's cool. How's 7th grade?
It's fun. I just started it.
That's
Right on.
that's good.
They haven't started the D&D club yet, but I have around a group of 10 people who are all going to join my D&D club. My D&D
Nice.
campaign when
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a solid party.
So, for those of you who didn't know, who weren't here last year, so Props Master William is sort of a legend in these parts. What did you have last year? Remind me.
So I had like a walking around cosplay of Sen from Spirited Away,
Mm-hmm.
who has like a little like mouse pet,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the characters
Mine.
had a pet mouse in the campaign.
Yeah.
So I let them borrow my mouse for the campaign, and then one of the like vendors who sold mushrooms was a surprisingly big part of the campaign.
Also, William, I just want you to know when you run for president, I will vote for you.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
It's good. It's good. You got this, bud.
I gave like a little mushroom.
Who will be his running mate?
See what?
Who's going to be his running mate?
The
Obviously
mouse.
me.
The mouse.
The
the
mouse,
mushroom.
duh.
That would be the mascot. Honestly, that was that made my year. I cradled that little mouse.
It was so cute.
I was just like, and it was chubby.
Was I not supposed to eat the mushroom?
It's not that kind of party, man.
Delicious.
Oh, Jar Jar Binks is outside.
Misa's so sad.
Sauteed
The room
in
is
butter
full.
and garlic.
I warned them it was going to be a full panel.
I feel like maybe this is our like
Anybody else
upgrade
want a good
moment.
stretch?
This is
Let's
our-
have a good stretch, everybody.
I like that. Good idea. Oh, my neck cracked. That was nice. Thank you.
Travis, how'd you get so smart?
Hey, and now if you feel so inclined, take a deep breath in. And let it and hold it forever. And take a deep breath in. And let it out.
And let's all take a moment, just be very mindful in this moment that you're sitting in the chair. Feel the chair against you. Think about the people that are in this room as well. We're all present in this moment together. Think about the fact that in this moment, we are all in this moment together. This moment is happening, and we are here. We are present, and this is real right now. The things that happened before and the things that happen after, we can't change, but the things that are happening right now are real and are happening to all of us together.
And really, that's the only thing that's our business right now.
That's true. My therapist's name is Dr. Faust, and it's one of the best parts of my life. She is a tiny little adorable woman who looks like she's 12, and she's great.
I'm a fighter.
I know. I love it. It makes me so
In
happy.
this moment, I'm terrified that I forgot how to play.
She couldn't be more pleasant and nice, and
Suddenly,
I still picture her as a demon who's trying to steal my soul, and it's wonderful, and I love her. And one time she made the mistake of telling me, because of the nature of my job and the things that I get to do, that I was her most interesting client, and I felt like I won therapy. Being told, like, the stories I hear from you and stuff, you're my most interesting client. I was like, fuck yeah. And I shouldn't be that excited about it because I'm in therapy to be better and not care about stuff like that. But I was like, I'm the best.
Yeah, no.
I'm the best patient.
From the other side of the table, as a therapist, I'm gonna say we don't say that stuff lightly,
know.
and so you are winning. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. thinkst thou that saw the face of God? I'm sorry, I'll stop. You guys are really like Faustus.
Oh, man.
We have like 40 seconds until I can start. And I'm just like,
If we count down, we're gonna have another surprise, right?
right?
Do I have
I saw that video from the Marriott. There was a countdown, I believe. And then a rave happened. A surprise rave.
Was that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, I was in bed.
All right, we are rolling. Hi, everybody. Hi. Happy Saturday. Welcome to AuDHDND. If you're here for something else, you're in the wrong spot. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge this year's sponsor. DragonCon is committed to helping the community through raising funds and providing a dollar-for-dollar match of $125,000 to this year's charity, NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Health. You are not alone. No matter how you have been affected by mental illness, please know that you are welcome here, especially to this panel. NAMI's Georgia's goals are to advocate at the county, state, and national levels for non-discriminatory access to quality healthcare, housing, education, and employment for people with mental illness, educate the public about mental illness, work to eliminate the stigma of mental illness, and support individuals and families affected by mental illness. And just on a very personal note, my dad used to work very closely with NAMI, and he was also the person who got me involved in D&D. And so for me, this is a little bit of a full circle moment. So if you would like to make a donation, the QR code is here. And that will be here for after the show. All right.
That's wonderful. Can I tell you something? My brothers are on a panel on the other side of this wall, and I just heard one of them introduce themselves, and I forgot that they were on a panel on the other side of this wall, and I was so freaked out for a second.
We could like move the wall, and we could just like raid in if you wanted. All right. So, hello everybody. My name is Kate Osborne. I go by Katiosaurus online. I will be your DM extraordinaire for the day. We'll see. Thank you. 2 people clapped. All right. I am a full-time content creator. I'm a podcaster. I'm a author. Legally, I'm an author. I got a book coming out. Available for pre-order now. And I do a ton of stuff online. I'm so excited to be here with these beautiful guests. We're going to start with you. We're going to skip me. We're going to go down the line. And players, you don't have to worry about introducing your characters because I have that built into the game. I came prepared. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Chunky Kong. I play on AuDHDND podcast. We do long-form improv comedy D&D, and we will be performing live Sunday night at the Crystal Ballroom at 10 p.m., 21 and up. And also we're doing Blood Feud tonight, which is a nerd trivia Family Feud style game featuring the cast, which are sitting back there in the back. Hi, guys. Phil, did I forget anything? Good job. Thanks.
That's you. Oh my God. Hi, I'm Jinxie Rose. I'm a crafter, I'm a gamer, I'm a ukulele playing mermaid, and today I'm here having fun playing D&D.
I'm Nick Lyle. I'm a licensed clinical mental health counselor, a certified dialectical behavior therapist, and a certified sex therapy informed professional. I'm also an actor, and as of very recently, a published author. Yay! And so as a person with ADHD, autism, and dyslexia myself, I created this book as a tool to reduce shame around having to have 100% completion on items. So it's called Progress Loading Next Level To-Do Lists, and it's all about organizing your brain in a way that works for you and shows you how productive you really are. They're $5 if you want to buy one today, or you can get them on Amazon.com.
Hi, I'm Travis McElroy. I am one of the 4 hosts of the Adventure Zone podcast, and one of the 3 hosts of My Brother, and Me, and one of the 2 hosts of Schmanners, and I don't have any shows I do by myself. I guess the 1 host of my Twitch stream. So there you go. I've also written a book series with my brothers and my dad, The Adventure Zone, the adaptation of our podcast. Thank you very much. I don't know if there's anything else I do. We have the live show tonight of the Adventure Zone. We'll be playing our game series called Taz Versus, and it's Taz versus Popeye. So my dad will be running the game, and I'm sure he will be Popeye at some point. That's it.
All right. Shall we D&D? The air of the Adventurers Registration and Sanctioning Department's testing facility is thick with nervous tension as heroes and heroines and theroines enter. Some shuffle in shyly, others stride forward, confidently taking their seats at simple wooden desks, reminiscent of grammar school days that fill the room. The room is large and bureaucratically simple. There's a large carved wooden door depicting the seal of the department at the front of the room, and directly across the room from those doors through which you entered. There is a rough wooden floor, shinier down the aisles between desks where footsteps have worn the floor smooth, uninteresting and unremarkable white walls, high vaulted ceilings with rough-hewn wood beams that run the length, and a few lights that buzz faintly with magic hanging above, illuminating the space. You smell industrial cleaner, old books, and at least half a dozen adventurers who clearly do not take hygiene as seriously as they ought. You know that adventurer registration and sanctioning only happens once every 6 months or so, and the waitlist is long, and the test groups are always fairly small. Around you, a small grouping of desks, maybe 10 in all, extend forward and backwards behind you. Luckily for you guys, several lesser-known and slightly less talented adventurers perished recently, so 4 slots opened on the wait list. Chonky, describe what your character is doing as you wait for this test to begin.
I'm kind of awkwardly leaning up against the wall, snacking on some prosciutto that I brought with me.
And what's your character's name?
Hi, I'm Salvatore Peroni. I'm trying to make it as an adventurer because I lost the house and the family trying to capitalize on the popularity of the trading card game Gabumon.
And what do we see as Salvatore sits at the desk? Paint us a picture with your words.
Salvatore wears a leather tunic. It's clearly unwashed. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow perpetually and no hair on the top of his head. And his great maul that he carries with him is a family heirloom. It's a long wooden stick with a calcified prosciutto on the top, passed from generation to generation. And he is here to make his way into the world and live the good life again in the suburbs.
Is the prosciutto, does it have an odor, or is it calcified at this point?
It's got the white mold all over the top.
Okay.
Of it. So you can't really smell it until he uses it.
Okay, great. Love that for us.
It's salty.
All right, Jinxie, what do we see?
So before you see Leah Primrose Grandiflora. She is a halfling, very young for a halfling. She is bouncing a little bit. She's also got the ADHDs. And you see just a little mouse going from one shoulder to the other shoulder to the other shoulder to the other shoulder while we wait impatiently to be checked in.
Great. And Nick, what do you got?
The name's Pike, and I'm just kind of rocking in my chair. I am so excited for this. I keep hopping up, putting my feet in the chair. I got my tail swinging, my ears are twitching. I look exactly like I look now. What you see is what you get. But I keep getting very distracted by the mouse over there, and so I'm like, I really hope people don't think that I'm cheating, but I want to look at this mouse.
Great. Travis McElroy.
You see a tall dragonborn who is fairly slim for a dragonborn, copper scales, and fancy green robes with some gold inlay and lots of shiny gold buttons. And his name is Fizz Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard.
Fizz Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard.
Fizz Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard. He was, for a while, Fizz Gizzard, the Lizard Wizard, but then that made it sound like a wizard who specialized in lizards, where Fizz Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard, makes it clear that he is a lizard who is a wizard.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
His full name is Fizzard Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard.
Of course.
It's a family name.
Yes, of course. The more
Can I call you
formal.
Fizz?
No, you may, once we get to know each other.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Great.
I'll
So-
call you Sal. And Sal, when you call me, you can call me Fizz. Do, 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 do.
I love it.
You sit expectantly in your desks as you wait for the testing to begin. And as you do, you exchange some small talk with a few of the adventurers around you.
Peas and carrots.
And as you are sort of waiting, talking amongst yourselves, you also recognize a few adventurers who are coming in. First, you recognize Vidrock. He is a massive, ancient dragonborn, well respected and well known around these parts. You've run into him a few times on a few of your adventures. He's imposing. He's maybe a little off-putting, a little standoffish. And as he walks in, he looks at you, Pike, and he says, "Nice to see you again." And he gives an elaborate bow.
I jump to my feet and immediately give an elaborate bow back, but unfortunately my spatial awareness is not great, and I clonk my shoulder on the corner of my desk and I'm like,
Yeah, well, the important thing is that you tried. Why don't you sit down before you hurt yourself? And he ruffles your hair. All right, next up we have Valeria. She's a...
Wait, sorry, you said his name was Vidrock?
Yeah.
Not Kid Rock?
No.
Okay.
He does canonically look exactly like Kid Rock.
Oh, okay.
Vidrock, Kid Rock, if you will.
His name is Vidrock.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay.
Next up, we have Valeria. Salvatore, you actually recognize Valeria, perhaps from adventuring, perhaps from a hinge date or two, who knows? Valeria is a beautiful, ethereal elf with long blonde hair. She gives off the attitude that she's kind of over it. And as she walks in, she pauses by you and she says, "Oh my God, Salvatore, it's so great to see you again. How have you been?"
Hey, Val.
"That's great, cool." And she sits down.
I waited for like 5 hours at Tony Lasagna's for you to show up.
Oh
but
yeah,
you must have got the date wrong.
I forgot that you exist. I'm sorry. I was busy washing my dog.
I'm getting a job now. It's okay.
That's great.
who the heck is she?
Hi, I'm Valeria. It's really nice to meet you.
The name's Pike.
Hi, you're cute.
I know.
Yeah, I love that for you. Okay, I'm gonna go take my seat. I don't want to be late for the test. Great.
See you on the flippity flip, beautiful.
Amazing. Great, thanks. Don't call me beautiful, that's sexist. Just kidding. I want it, I'd take it. I love it. You're cute too. And she winks at you. All right. The third
win is
adventure.
a win.
The third adventure through the door is a tiny kobold with something of a cough. And as you walk in, Leah, you recognize a small fellow, and you recognize this as Valor, who is one of your kobold buddies, and he walks up to you and he says, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you again.
Friend!
How have you been?"
Tiny coughing friend. Good. You know what? She does not mind the cough. She actually embraces the kobold into a big crushing hug for her.
"Oh, you're so big, you're so big and strong."
And sat down, pat.
Good, okay, hey, I just want you to know that I think you're gonna do a great job today. Come on, bring it in. One more. Good. Oh, yeah. It's so nice to have friends.
And what was his name?
His name was Valor.
Valor.
Lastly, you see a shy halfling who looks exactly like William. Thank you, William. You can sit down. This shy halfling, none of you really recognize him, but he kind of shuffles into the room, hands in his pockets, and he's looking around, not furtively, but perhaps nervously, and he kind of looks around and he's not sure where to sit.
Fizz approaches them and says, "Yes, can we pretend like we know each other? Because everybody else seemed to have like backstory with everyone else, and I feel kind of so like, oh, hello, oh, you've got a lot of nerve showing your face in here."
Yeah, it's you. How dare you show up here with you show your ugly mug? I'm sorry.
No, you're doing great. Keep going.
I thought I finished you off back in the volcano.
And I told you if I ever saw you again, whoa, it was gonna be bad for you.
Whoa, Nelly, you're sure making me mad. You better step off before you wreck off.
Yeah, your classic catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm glad you remembered it, because it should be seared into your brain because of that
Yes,
ass
just
whooping.
like your name, which I definitely remember.
It's Tim. And he extends his hand to shake.
Of course it's Tim. I knew that.
It's great. Well, hey, thanks. I don't really know anybody here.
Yeah, man, me neither. It's
Yeah,
cool,
it's
dude.
good. Yeah, thanks.
You want to
man.
sit next to me?
Yeah. Do you need
Okay,
do you need like
let's-
an extra quill or anything?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And he like slips you one, and he's like, "But that's the last time I do you any favors, you son of a bitch."
You say that every time, Tim.
Oh.
Classic Tim.
Are these guys gonna fight?
I hope so.
You bet your butt. Well, sure, fisticuffs are gonna happen.
Strong words, Tim.
My money's on the lizard.
Thank you.
As these exchanges are happening,
You have money?
me?
No, I have
Oh.
Gabomon cards. They're just as good as money.
Oh, so do you have a Charbazard?
Of course I do.
Oh, that's so sick.
First edition,
Maybe-
hollow.
Maybe we can trade later. That's
Yes.
so cool. I don't meet a lot of people with Gabazon cards. That's awesome. Okay, Tim sits down. As these exchanges are happening, a small, slight tiefling woman enters. She is wearing the traditional long ceremonial robes of the department. So all you can really see is her face. And she seems less than enthused to be here. And she says, "Heroes, welcome to the registration and sanctioning department. Today's testing will determine whether or not you receive your certificate from the RSD."
Oh, I get it.
No? All right, that's fine. That was so okay, that's fine. And from the RSD, and may claim the title of Certified Adventurer. You should have your test booklet. She looks around the room expectantly. Quill. And approve abacus on your desk only. Please place other items, including bags of holding, weapons, speaking stones, and smart fantasy watches under your desk. Adventurers, when instructed, please open your test. Read each question carefully and choose the best answer for each question. Fill in each bubble completely or your answer may not be counted. Your tests have been personalized based on your stated role in your adventuring party. Speaking telepathically or conversing with other students is prohibited. If you need to ask a question, you may raise your hand. You may not leave the room until you have finished. You will have 60 minutes to complete the test. Your time starts now. Please open your booklets and begin. Players, roll for initiative.
Huh. I've never fought a test before.
Sal got a 3.
3, okay.
Leah got a 10.
Pike has an 11.
I don't know how to roll it. There we go. I also got an 11.
Okay.
Roll off?
Yeah, why don't you guys do a roll off? Just make my life easier. I'm a lazy DM.
6.
6.
17.
All right, we'll keep those. All right.
You got a downgrade.
You got downgraded, son. All right, hold on. Let me write these down because I have ADHD and I'm not going
What?
to remember. I know.
Oh.
It's the craziest thing.
You've never mentioned this before.
I know.
I'm just finding out.
I
new
like to
stuff-
keep it really private. I don't
Yeah.
talk about it much.
Just
all right.
finding out new stuff about you
I
all
know.
the time.
Surprise! I've had ADHD the whole time. All right.
Ah.
All right. So, adventurers, you open your booklets, and the page. I just punched myself in the teeth with the microphone.
Nice.
I'm overly enthusiastic and nervous. I'm happy to be here. Hello. So, adventurers, as you. Safety first. As you open the booklet, the pages appear blank.
Uh-oh.
And as
This
you
is going to be easy.
as you open the book and you flip to the first page, the page begins to shimmer and glow slightly, and words begin to materialize on the page. Travis, with an initiative of 17, we will start with you. The question that appears in your booklet speaks to your character's deepest, darkest fears. What is the question?
What is the question? That he's just not dragonborn enough.
Okay.
There's not a lot of Dragonborn wizards where he comes from. He's not very big and muscly like a lot of Dragonborns. Not a strong guy. He's more of a thinker. And he just doesn't feel like he's Dragonborn enough. I don't know. You asked me. Put me on the spot. That's it.
That's
Fizz,
rough, buddy.
as you are reading this question about whether or not you are Dragonborn enough, you hear from over your shoulder some sniffling, and you realize that Vidrock is kind of maybe crying a little bit. And yeah, that's it. We move on. Who's next? Jinx. Jinx save. What does Leah see on her sheet?
What was the question?
A question that speaks to your character's deepest, darkest fears.
What would you do in a deep dark cave by yourself with no torch?
Okay. And from behind you, Leah, you hear Valeria go, "Oh my God, that's so rude." Pike, what does yours say?
It says, what would you do if you realized that you actually are annoying?
From behind you, actually no, retcon, from ahead of you, Valor goes, "Excuse me." Chunky, what does yours say?
Why do you always smell like pickles and salami?
From the side of you and next to Fitz, where they are sitting together, Tim just puts his head in his hands.
Not Tim.
And he says, "Oh man, I think they know." And then he stares into space for a minute.
Fizz raises his hand.
The proctor notices you. Yeah. "Can I help you, Mr. She checks her roll list. Fitz, the lizard wizard.
Fizz gizzard, the wizard lizard, yes.
Yep.
I thought these would be questions about like monster types and spells and whatnot.
Have you completed the first question yet?
No.
The test will increase in difficulty as you answer the questions. There will probably be monster fighting questions depending on your role in your adventuring party. Do you have any other questions that were not already covered in the guide that you got when you signed up for this
Do you
test?
have any tissues?
Tissues?
I'm crying. It's hard to tell because I'm a dragon.
Unfortunately,
Use my cape.
do you use the cape?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
a lot of dragon snot.
Love that for you. Yeah.
Sorry, Mrs. Proctor.
Yes.
I thought we weren't allowed to communicate with the other test takers. Are they disqualified?
Miss Proctor?
Yes.
Sal is a narc. I want that written down on his permanent record.
The proctor looks back and forth between all of you clowns. And she takes off her small, wiry glasses, and she's like, "Can you just take the test? Thank
Yes.
you." All right. So as you ponder these first questions, the clock ticks on. And after a few minutes, the proctor looks down at her roll sheet, and she says, Vidrock Tershig. Vidrock Tershig, please report to me for further training. Come with me, please. And Vidrock kind of raises his hand. He says, "That is me." Okay. And he goes and he follows her through the sealed door and into the other room. The test continues. Fitz, you having finished your deepest, darkest fear question, you turn the page, and the question reads, "Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or a duck who knows all of your childhood shames?"
Fizz begins writing like a novel response. Well, there's a lot of factors to be considered here. How angry is the duck? How big is the horse that the duck is based on? All of them? Like all of my shames? Because there's some in there, you know what I mean? My teen years were weird.
All right. Vidrock is no longer in initiative for now. And so we move on to Leah. And Leah, because your DM forgot to write more questions, you get the same one.
Fantastic. It was a horse-sized duck or...
A duck that knows all of your childhood shames.
Leah immediately starts going, the duck that knows all the shames, I have nothing to hide.
Great.
Fizz is still writing. Still like, and does the duck know how to speak common? Because if it's just talking quack, 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 who would know? And it's just more and more. Flip the page, keep going.
Great. Pike, go ahead and roll me, first roll of the game. Roll me a perception check.
15.
A 15. With a 15, you hear the clock. And it seems to almost speed up a little bit, or maybe it just gets louder, or maybe you just start noticing it a little bit more. And as you turn your page, the same question appears.
He starts writing. Well, Duck, since you knows all my childhood shames, do you think I'm annoying? Do you think the evidence is there? What kind of mistakes do you think that I've made? I really want to know. I feel like we're having a psychological issue right here in this booklet, and if I'm having to address problems like this, then obviously I need a little bit of feedback.
Great. From behind you, Valeria is like, shames, all I had was dubs all the way down, nothing but wins. And so she starts furiously writing. Salvatore, what do you say?
She's so cool.
Clearly, you choose the shame duck, because if two people know something, it's not a secret anymore. So you crush that duck, and then nobody knows your shame.
And lastly, we have Tim, who you hear muttering softly to himself. Oh man, I don't know, there sure was that time in 3rd grade when I accidentally said that one thing to that one kid, and I really meant it as a joke, but I think he thought that I was being serious, and I feel real bad about it. I think about that shit every night before I go to sleep. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And he just puts his head in his hands again.
And in conclusion, I have already killed many horse-sized ducks, so I choose that one. Sincerely, Fizz Gizzard, the Wizard Lizard, XOXO, Gossip Girl.
As Fizz finishes his dissertation, the proctor re-enters again. This time she is joined by a delicately featured elven man wearing immaculate sort of sparkly makeup and the same sort of ceremonial robes. And he, this time, speaks. Heroes, I apologize for the interruption, but I do need to see Valeria Stormblossom. Unfortunately, there has been a problem with your paperwork. And Valeria looks up. What? Problem with my paperwork? I paid someone to do that paperwork. And she just sort of complains all the way up to the front. And the elven man says, Valeria, why don't you come with me into this room?
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Me too. I would see you too.
I'll see you later. And she winks, and there's the elven magic. It literally goes ding. And then she looks at you and she goes, whatever. And she leaves.
I think she likes me.
All right, players. As you turn to the next page of your test, I need all of you to roll a perception check.
Biscuits.
8.
19.
Okay. Travis, with a 19, you feel a subtle shaking.
I feel a subtle
You
shake.
feel almost like the table is being vibrated.
It's almost like the table's being vibrated.
You look over and you see that Tim's knee is just going up and down like
Hey,
this.
Timo!
Yeah.
Permission to speak to Tim for a second?
Oh, the partridge aren't in the room right
Okay,
now.
cool. What's up, bro?
Hi, Dad. I'm just really sorry. I'm just having a really hard time focusing.
You need a fidget?
Oh, yeah, if you have
Oh, yeah,
one.
you can have one of mine, bro.
Okay, cool. And then he
Oh, wait, no, we're enemies. Here's one of my fidgets, you idiot.
And he shoves it in his mouth.
No, it's not for chewing. I guess if that works.
Yeah, it's good. And he's like, thanks, man. And he just kind of keeps going.
Okay.
Would anybody like a pickle? I brought a jar with me.
Me.
Can you catch it in your mouth? All right, Dex. I got a 12.
Uh-huh.
8.
Do you just get blasted in the face by a pickle?
And then it like hits me, and then it like hits me in the chest, and I like grab it, and I like.
Great.
Delicious.
Quality D&D, everybody. All right. Nick, what was your score? Or sorry, your roll
My roll?
for your perception?
Oh, I already forbore. I think it was 8.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, with an 8, you start feeling a little latent anxiety, a little latent worry. You're not really sure why. Something feels maybe a little off. Something maybe feels a little weird, but you're not quite sure what's going on. Jinxie, what'd you get?
10.
A 10. With a 10, you read the next question, which reads, "There's a goblin under your bed. Set a trap for it." And then you read it again. "There's a goblin under your bed. Set a trap for it." And then you read it again. "There's a goblin under your bed. Set a trap for it." And then you read it again. "There's a goblin under your bed. Set a trap for it." And every time you get to the end of the sentence, you can't remember what you're supposed to be setting a trap for. Salvatore, what'd you get?
Nothing gets by Sal. I got a 24.
Oh my god.
Dang!
Great.
Is that your anxiety?
It's all that meat. Good for the eyes.
That meat and pickle juice.
Brain food.
Keeps me sharp.
So with a 24, Jesus Christ.
You see into space.
Salvatore, you get a question on yours that says, what are 5 things people can use to summon you? And as you think about your answer, do you have your answer?
5.
Vino Rosso, fresh cut salami, noodles, good gravy, and a support pillow.
Okay. You confidently know these answers. You are so aware
I know what
of
I
these
like.
5 things. And you think, I'm going to write this down in 10 seconds flat and be on to the next question. And you write number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And as you are confidently writing support pillow with the W with a little flourish of your quill, you look up and 10 minutes have passed.
I am a slow writer.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I think there's shenanigans going on.
As Fitz says this, oh, sorry, players, would you like to respond?
Yeah, I also noticed that too, that there was stuff going on.
There
Yeah.
was shenanigans.
And they took all the heroic people out?
Hey,
No,
hey.
I just mean more like, we're here taking a test that's supposed to be very important, and then they were like, okay, bye, and they just left us in the room by ourselves, and they're acting kind of weird.
Do you
And the
think this is-
questions are kind of weird.
Do you think this is some kind of like test on like making sure we don't cheat? Like they leave and then they're watching secretly to see if we like look at each other's papers? Because I wasn't going to.
Fizz is going to not cast a spell or anything like that, try to jump up in the air and see if he can hover.
Okay, do you have a hovering ability?
No.
Okay, cool.
But he suspects that they're trapped in a dream, and that's the thing he can do in his dreams sometimes.
Okay.
And he wants to see if he's able to hover
Sure.
in the air.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. That's a 2.
Great. So
Sometimes the dice tell a story, you
it's
know?
true. So as you confidently attempt to hover, you don't really even make it off the ground. You kind of go, "Hit!" and just maybe it's the dragonborn, maybe it's the robe, maybe it's just everything
heavy
you've got
robe.
going on. You like kind of jump a little bit, and you don't float, man.
Ignore that. Don't worry
That's
about
fine.
it, everyone.
As you have this conversation, the proctors enter again. This time, a third proctor has joined them. A small with the woman from before, the beautiful elven man with the sparkly makeup, and in between them, a small green goblin in the same long robes. And as they come to the front of the class, they don't really do anything. They just kind of look around. They make sure that everybody's sort of taking their test. And they start looking at the roll sheet, and they sort of start whispering between themselves. I'm not sure.
You think they're talking about me?
I have a quick question, Proctors.
Yes, Mr. Wizard Lizard.
Are you guys shenaniganing?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Are you up to or around shenanigans?
I don't think so. We're just here to proctor this test for adventurers. Why are you having, and they look at you significantly, and all three of their heads turn at the same time simultaneously, and their eyes glow, maybe just a little bit too fiercely, and they say, "Is there a problem?" And all three of them pull down their glasses at the same time.
You all recognize that what you just did was weird, right?
Their three heads turn in unison away from you, and they sort of begin
Did you
to
practice that? Like before you came in?
roll me a investigation check.
I believe, let me check, that's a 1. It's a 4 total, but a 1.
Okay, I thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, sometimes the dice tell a story.
Fitz sits back and looks
And
at the
poops himself.
situation. And what you see is 3 varying sized figures in these long ceremonial robes standing behind the big wooden desk at the top. You don't necessarily notice anything off. However, the other 3 of you, why don't you go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Sal got a 6.
Okay.
Go back.
18.
18.
11.
Okay. Nick, you're fine. Pike just kind of goes, okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. You two, however, as you sort of continue reading this test, and you're sort of, are you focusing on what the proctor is doing and what Fitz is trying to do? Are you like focused in on the test? Tell me about what your characters are doing.
Look, Fitz, I'm trying to take a test here, and you're asking questions. Can I have the time back that he has spent talking to you? Because 10 minutes passed while I was writing 5 things, and I know I didn't pass, like, scribblation very good that one time, but I'm trying.
Students, please,
I want it
once
noted on
again,
Sal's permanent record that he's a wiener.
the proctors start looking a little agitated. The proctors start looking a little bit irritated, and they sort of confer with their list again, and they say, "Velar, the Valiant, we need to see you in the office." And like this time, without very much ado, Velor is sort of it just kind of comes up, leaves with them, and maybe it's the fact that y'all were screwing around a little bit. Maybe the proctors weren't expecting this much conversation and animation, but as they go to close the sealed door, one of their ceremonial robes gets caught in the door, and the door doesn't close all the way. And the lady proctor sort of sticks her head around the corner, and she says, "Students, please continue your test. There should be several more questions for you. We will be back momentarily once we sort out this paperwork." And she shuts the door. The door does not close all the way.
Did y'all see that Dragonborn Valor? Oh my God, he's the most Dragonborn I've ever seen. He's so tall.
Eat my butt, Sal.
And suddenly, you hear a scream.
Yeah, I peek out that door.
You get up.
Yeah, I'm looking out that door.
Wait, no, you're breaking the rules. We're supposed to stay in our seats.
I'm a bad boy.
Okay.
I'm kind of the bad boy of test taking.
Okay.
Can I try to lay
I want to
my
be a bad boy. Bad boys are cool. I'm coming with you.
If he's getting up,
Yes.
Can I try to approximate the weight of Fizz with the head of my Great Maul to try to, if it's like a pressure sensor?
For the door?
The
Where's
seat.
Oh,
Assume
for the
the
seat.
seat are alarm triggered.
No, they're just regular desks. I'll just give you that one.
All right.
That's cool, but I like the initiative. Yeah. So everyone is approaching the door. Pike, Leah, what are you doing?
She has been stuck reading the question. There is a goblin under my bed, and I'm supposed to set a trap for it. What was I setting a trap for? And she realizes that everybody else is getting up. She's like, well, I guess I failed the test, and she's going to follow them.
All right. So as the 1, 2, 3. As the four of you approach the door, you hear more of these three voices: the woman, the goblin, the elven man, and they're talking more openly now. And one is saying, I think we should do it. No, sorry, that's not the right voice. The elven man says, I think we should do it. I think it's time. And the woman says, I don't think so. I think we should wait a while longer. And the goblin in the middle is like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. And do any of you want to be the one who pushes the door all the way open?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, all right.
He's the bad boy.
I'm the bad boy of test taking.
So, all right. So, at you...
Tim, stay there.
Tim's like, yeah, you guys look like you got it. It's great. It's fine.
Hold down the fort, Tim.
It's gonna make us look bad if not everybody goes. I think the rest of the
Hey,
guys should
leave
go.
Tim alone.
So,
He's my enemy.
Fitz, as you hesitantly reach forward to open the door. Good sound effect. Thank you.
Solid.
The three figures, their heads snap towards you, again, once all in unison. And the woman says, attention heroes, you have 15 minutes left on your test. You have entered an unauthorized area. You have 15 minutes less till the end of your test and to your inevitable demise. Time to die, adventurers. In unison, the proctors reach up and remove their long ceremonial robes to reveal necks.
Uh-oh.
Long, white, fleshy necks and nothing else.
Gross.
No bodies, no arms, no legs, just a head and a pulsating, sweat-sheened stretch of skin.
Ew.
Hey,
What did-
hey, gross. But first off, inevitable death was not in the handout packet. I read the whole thing, and this was not a part of the exam.
Unfortunately, adventurers, the plans have changed. The humming, the ticking of the clock, the flickering lights, the noises around you all suddenly become louder and louder until they are unbearable. The ground begins to shake and shudder as this unfathomable monster reveals itself.
Tim, protect yourself.
A huge human-faced hydra. The room is suddenly filled with debris, and dust falls from the beams overhead as a great mass of pasty white flesh explodes from the floor. You smell decay and sweat and something else. Chanel number 5? Yes, but enough to choke you, and like it's been soaking in a dumpster for a while. The smell is cloying and pungent. From the hole in the floor, two huge, fleshy hands that end in sharp, deadly claws wrest themselves up and into the room, smashing several desks and trapping adventurers underneath. One hand reaches towards Tim and snags him
He
by
had
the
a
back
bright
leg.
future.
Adventurers, what do you do? We are at the top of initiative with Fitz.
There's a hand.
Help!
Tim.
No, I'm supposed to be a beloved NPC. I'm not supposed to die. Help!
I cast Dragon's Breath
Okay.
at 3rd level on myself so that I can, let's see, yeah, so, and then because that's my bonus action, and then I use my action to shoot a big old gout of fire at the Hydras, and so they need to make a DC 14 dex save.
Oh, that is going to be a meets it beats it. It's 14.
Okay. Is it half? Yeah. Half damage
Okay.
on it for 4d6 since I cast it at 3rd level.
Sheesh.
So. That's 10, so 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. All right. Next up in the order, we have Leah.
Leah would like to try to stab the thing that has Tim.
Okay, you want to go for the hand?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What are you using to stab?
A rapier.
Okay.
That is a 24.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay. How much damage does it do?
That's a bit 8.
All right, I'll take
Sorry,
it.
11.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot
Okay.
it's a +3 on that.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So as you, what kind of sword do you have?
It's a rapier.
A rapier. So as you take this rapier, you thrust it forward, and it goes directly in between the webbing of the middle and ring finger. It's D&D. And so, and the hand that's holding Tim kind of rears back, and the elven head screams and says, "How dare you!" And it takes a swipe at you. So you're going to need to roll to avoid that, please.
Yes.
You got it. You got it.
Oh my god. What do I roll? I'll just do it. That's a 3.
Oof. Unfortunately, with a 3, this massive, monstrous hand, it goes to swipe at you, but because of the damage that you've done to it, it doesn't really have that dexterity. So instead, it takes you and it flings you across the room, and you hit the wall, and you're gonna take 6 points of smashy wall damage.
That's fair. She's small.
And as you are flying across the room, the woman, I guess the woman head now, she says, and what does she say? I forget. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. I had a sick catchphrase and then I lost it. ADHD, baby. All right, Pike, what do you got? What are you doing?
I leap into the air with my claws out to attack the closest face, and I'm just like, "What the cheese?"
Okay, roll me like an acrobatics to see if you
Perfect,
can.
that's my best skill.
Yeah. Okay.
14.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? With a 14, I'll give it to you. So with a 14, you spring forward with a sick catchphrase because you remember yours, and you manage to grab on. Do you have a particular head you would like to grab?
Just whichever one was closest.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that in this case, the sort of goblin, green-faced goblin is closest. And so you reach up, and it's kind of moving around a little bit, very snake-like, very serpentine, but you manage to grab hold of his like pointy goblin ears, and you're now hanging on as this long neck grows and grows and sort of pulls you into the air. Can you do damage with those claws?
Yes. 9.
That's a hefty amount of I'm not mad, but okay, hold on. Cool. Okay,
I love finger counting.
I know I do. I'm a finger counting stan. All right, Salvatore, what is up? What do you got?
I douse myself quickly in salami grease to aid in my escape from these creatures.
Okay.
And then I action surge to attack 2 of the heads.
Okay, which heads? Do you have a preference?
The elf head and the not goblin head.
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
maybe you can reason with the goblin head with the cards.
Okay, cool.
I get a 17
Okay.
to strike with my prosciutto maul, dealing, math is hard, 11 damage, perhaps,
Yeah.
if I hit.
Yep, you sure do. Yeah, you hit soundly. So as you hit the first head, the woman, her glasses go flying off as you land this really solid hit for 11. And then what's your other one going to do?
My other roll is a 16 to hit, and I deal 9, 10, 11, 12 damage with that one.
Okay, all right.
And what's with the necks? Was this thing created by some sort of necromancer?
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our D&D for All right, sorry, what was that damage one more time?
12.
Okay. So with a 12, as you land this really good, decent salami-scented blow onto this elven man, he says, "Not my beautiful makeup." And you see the salami grease sort of smear his makeup slow motion as you land it. And the neck snaps and the head goes limp. And that head is now out of commission. This is going to be my role as the little guy. He's just a little guy. And who am I going to go for? Sorry, Pike. You are hanging on to this goblin. He's trying to shake you off. You've got his claws in deep right behind the ears. He's like, "Hey, get off me! Get off me! Get off! Get off!" And one of these large hands is going to come up and try and swipe at you from underneath to try and get you off. And that is going to be not a hit. He's going to miss so hard. he can't see good. He lacks proprioception, and so you remain hanging on as this hand sort of like awkwardly, gently caresses your tummy for a minute, and then just thinks. All right, so Travis, you are up.
I am going to cast Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Okay.
Am I targeting both the woman head and the goblin head as 2 separate things?
You can if you'd like.
Yeah, because they're...
Okay, you can also
I
target...
assume they're within 15 feet.
Yeah, they're like 3 feet. You can also target the body if you want. It's up to you.
I'm going to target the heads.
Okay, cool.
And I have Spell Sculpt, so I'm going to keep Pike out of it.
All right, well, whatever you roll, you're going to hit, so just know that going in, because I just rolled, like, absolute garbage, so.
Sick. So that's 5d6 damage.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
I hope my body grease does not ignite.
I thought that was your plan. I really thought, I was like, this idiot is going to set himself on fire.
Burning fighter.
15 points of damage on each of them.
On each head?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Travis McElroy, how do you want to do this?
Yes! I would just like to say I let go.
Fizz runs out and says, "How dare you attack Tim? That's my job. Tim and I fight. You don't fight my Tim, I fight my Tim."
Yeah!
And he puts a hand on each of their necks as he casts directly into their necks with the flames.
Great. A collar of flame begins to flick at their neck, and you see the flesh char and blacken as these flame hands you continue to hold on. And the woman proctor is screaming, "No!" And the goblin head is screaming, "Yes, Daddy!" As the flames consume these necks. And
yo!
As you continue to hold on, eventually you wind up sort of burning through these necks, and the heads sort of pop off decapitation
Not again!
style. And
Another shame for the pile. Tell the duck.
And in the sort of after silence, the shawarma pause, if you will, of the end of the battle, Tim kind of gets up and he
right,
dusts
buddy?
himself off.
Tim, are you cool?
Yeah, I think. Thank you guys so much. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah!
Awesome, cool. Do you guys maybe like want to go on like an adventure sometime?
Yes.
Yes.
I would love that.
What did you guys put down for the question about the duck?
No, we're not getting into that. Nope, not gonna happen.
I think the exam's done, Pike. I don't think we're gonna finish that test.
As you have this conversation, a wind begins to pick up and swirl. There's glitter, there's magical leaves, there's a sort of golden glow that begins to surround Tim, and the wind whips behind, and Tim begins to levitate, and Christ-like spreads his arms across, and he sort of hovers beautifully, gloriously in the center of the room as he begins to transform until you see
He has become Timothy.
not Tim, but Timothy, the respected ancient wizard. And as he looks at you with his eyes full of love, he says, "Congratulations, adventurers. You have passed the test. For an adventurer is not someone who is particularly strong or capable or, looking at most of you, good at stuff. An adventurer is someone who is pure of heart, kind of soul, and generally gets stuff done in a mostly efficient way."
Yay!
You have received your certificate for adventuring. Blessings upon you. And these gorgeous engraved pure gold certificates float down from Timothy the wizard and are bestowed upon each
This
of
is
you.
the test. Don't accept. Wait. No, do accept. Wait. Yes, accept it.
It's not a trick, just take the goddamn certificate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Tim.
Fizz,
And
is he the final boss then?
No, don't. No, I work here. No, we do like an immersive fight. Oh my God.
Timothy, are we still going to hang out later?
I can't. And Timothy just like pops out of existence.
Classic Timothy.
And with that, adventurers, you have beaten the SAT puzzle. Congratulations. Well done. Good job.
Utini!
As we have like 5 minutes left, so very quickly, if you would like to tell the kind people where they can find you, where they can check out your other stuff, we'll start with you, Travis, and we'll go down this way.
I don't remember. Let's see. I'm going. Where am I going to be? What am I doing? Who am I? Let's see. Tomorrow, I'm also doing a gaming and neurodiversity panel at 11:30. At the Westin Augusta 3. And then we have a signing and stuff, and all that good stuff. And tonight is the Adventure Zone show at Symphony Hall. If you're able to make it there at 7 p.m., you can get tickets and information by going to bit.ly/McElroy Tours or McElroy.family, and you can find all the information there. Thank you so much.
Cool. Again, I'm Nick Lyle. You can find my book, Progress Loading Next Level To-Do List, to help you organize your neurodivergent brain. But it's really good for anybody, and it's good for all ages. I have them here for $5, or you can get them on Amazon.com. And then as far as panels, you can catch me tomorrow in that room over there at 5:30 for Creators Ask a Therapist. So if you have any mental health questions about creating, being a creative, I'll be there. Let's chat.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm Jinxie Rose. I am available at jinxierose.com or any platform that Jinxie Rose is not yet taken. I am also going to be at the aquarium tonight with the Final Fantasy Fish Finding Scavenger Hunt. Fish, as well as Sunday morning at 11:30. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Hello Kitty Island Adventure over at the Westin. So if you want a cute, cozy gaming time, like I said, anywhere at jinxierose.com.
Again, I'm Chonky Kong. We will be playing Blood Feud tonight at the Crystal Ballroom at 10 p.m. It's nerd trivia. Come watch us, not get the right answers. And then Bosch Podcast will be debuting our 10th season in the same Crystal Ballroom tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And in between there, I'm going to be on Questmaster Pungent Redux in Galleria 6 tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning.
All right, couple of housekeeping things. Before you leave, please do remember to rate this in the app. It is, if you liked AuDHDND, it's 5 stars. I can't think of a joke, but don't rate it 1 star or I'll cry.
It's 5 stars.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, it's 5 stars. And so I have been your DM, your host, your MC, Kate Osborne. You can find me everywhere as Katiosaurus. If you look up Katiosaurus in the app, I have like 5 more panels. I've got an actual play panel this afternoon. I've got a live show tonight. I've got a live show tomorrow morning, and I've got a little Shakespeare tomorrow night, which I'm very excited about. I also have a book coming out, so if you would like to pre-order it, thank you so much. This will take you, it's got a QR code and stuff. I also have exclusive DragonCon ribbons for you if you want to come grab one. And so yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. Round of applause for my amazing players. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your con, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And thank you for letting me use these. You're wonderful.
Can we do a photo real quick?
Yeah. There you go, my love.
You want to squeeze in?
Yeah. Are we standing up or what's happening?
I don't know. We're doing a quick photo.
Oh. Yes, absolutely. Give me just 1 second. We're doing a photo.